Hello and welcome back to Bastide. It's still in early access. We have a bunch of changes. I'm going to try a standard map and see how this works, because there's some updates to the map generation. Alright, so our new map, we have different kinds of trees. We had the pine trees and stuff before, and looks like we have a couple different other types. Some bushier, some smaller, some taller. So there's supposed to be a few different variations in beech, oak, maple, and elm, which does give it a nice look here. And this is on the standard map, not the experimental one. And there's a bunch of other various different changes that have been made. Oh, we got cows here. Let's first make sure we get our pasture stuff going. Actually, let's first learn this from last time, and maybe, hopefully there's been, you never know, some improvements or whatnot. Let's get paths in. We got our warehouse there, so that's going to be important to have access to. And, you know, assuming the straighter you can do it in one shot, the better. So your roads don't become all janky and whatnot. So let's just get a little crossroads there. It is a little janky. That's just kind of the way it happens in this kind of thing, unless you can do like a shift click and have it be nice and straight and whatnot. We got a well, we got this. This is kind of a little awkward placing there, but that's okay. Let's get a full pasture, and it's going to be over there, that's right. So again, you kind of have to build from where you want it to go to. Yeah, there's no way to kind of like change the orientation here. So I gotta grab here to here, and then, yeah, that's not gonna work either. That's not straight. Alright, pasture there. Cows, person, and we can capture the cow. We can also kind of start going into speed 1. People are going to start moving. We also had food crops. I think they were showing a little differently before. Okay, that's going to be a really odd crop field, but we can manage this. Yeah, there we go. So we could do corn. Let's do corn. Let's see what it looks like. We got new variation of a type of food. All right, and that have our nice, handy tool. That lets us get the rock stuff around here easily. Kind of swirl it around if you needed to. Okay, see a mine stone. We're going to need some trees immediately cut out around there. So this is a standard map, but it looks like it still looks like an island. I don't know if that's just kind of the seed I happen to pick. Standard maps are supposed to have enemies on here, so I don't really know how that's going to work in this case. Our resources, our forester. Let's kind of, oh, there's a hill and stuff. Right, let's check out the pathing first. I'm interested if a path can get up here somehow. really. Okay, there was a way to cancel these before. And I thought we could do this and then select it, but it appears that's not going to work very well there. Okay, so an easy way to make sure to get rid of these roads would be pretty nice. And me personally, I'd like to be able to like change that box size. Alright, so definitely over here would work. Come on, that's kind of, I don't know, too steep or something here. Let's try the opposite direction. Yeah, that's a little odd. I'm not sure how I'm going to do that for the fishermen, because this would be the shorter distance. So we did start with a lot of wood. We do want to get a house going. And a wooden house. We can rotate it and we can watch the building of it, as the building progress has also changed, and the people have also supposed to have changed the way their movements. Apparently like stuff would kind of go off screen or something like that, and it is nice to see the various different bugs and whatnot have been fixed over time. I'm looking for a few cows. Do we have... That is a boar. Found a couple boars, but not another cow. Another one would be pretty nice. And it might be something that would probably be ideally to do paused. So your animals are not running around also. Might just be kind of out of luck here. I wanted a cow because it was right there and easy to get to. But so far it's not looking very promising there. Okay, then let's see. We have people. It's our people screen. Policy. I think we can just maybe change them. Yeah, okay, that's good. We have laborers. We got one farmer, one animal farmer. I guess I'm just gonna have to put in another thing here and make this be pigs. Get a person. It's gonna be very hard to find at night time. Oh no, those are hunting boars. No, it's not the right thing. Alrighty. Well, we have a house. Can I delete this? I had that issue before where they just kind of crammed right into here. And it'd be nice if they move over. Oh good, there's one person that's moving over there. Let's go ahead and get another one, I guess, because we can, I guess. Got the road down, so that helps. So the map, I guess the bandits have been moved into here. And I don't know if we'll see a camp. Oh, there's an actual pig. I wonder if maybe these animals are a little more rare than they used to be. A little bit harder to find. There's another pig. That's good. So if we do have bandits and we have wolves, bears, well, the boars, I did see the boars, but if wolves and bears are added, it may be kind of difficult for people to go around and capture the animals. So in that regards, that might be a little bit slower progressing on making your animal population increase faster. Alright, so here we're going to get into the next morning, and I want to sit and watch how they're doing on the building. So now they're, instead of it kind of raising up out of the ground, they have building parts of it. And then slowly putting up the roof and whatnot here. So I definitely a more pleasant bit of progress on the buildings rather than just coming up, coming out of the ground. It was kind of interesting. You get to see the whole thing, what it would look like. But this is pretty nice to get to see the interior and whatnot. So they wanted a wood hut. Well, I don't want a wood hut. Oh, they do want you to have a mine. See, I was hoping that 2 of these people would go over here. Oh, our corn is growing. Look at that. I think maybe a little bit of texture work and stuff. I mean, we got tiny little flowers that are growing. It is in May time. Got little rocks. We have a weird little bush thing in the path. Here's a pig. I think this pig belongs to here. Okay. People cutting down the trees. Did our forester... I'm trying to remember which direction I put the forester in. Did it get built? Or did I not actually get it put down? I don't think I got a forester put down yet. Fairly empty over here. Trees seem to be growing pretty good over here. So resources, forester, got our ring. I like to kind of keep the stuff there, so having it somewhere over there would work pretty good. And again, like that was recently added where the builders, you get to see how many builders are attached to each building progress. So we have 3 laborers, so the most we could have right now is 3. Okay. A little bit jerky on the scrolling in and whatnot. So also these deer, I'm not sure if we have to have a hunter to get those, or people will just actually go ahead and hunt them. Or I can mark it and see what happens. Got our stone here, our logs, and looks like our stockpile of copper. Alright. So also suggested is the mine. Don't want to do that. Oh. Okay, we need... Oh, it takes... As soon as you select it, it takes up the resources. So that's kind of, I guess, good to know. Mines. This might be interesting to figure out where it might get put. We don't have the nodes to attach itself to. Okay, so you have to have it in the right direction, so that's good to know. So if you have your entrance facing out. Alright, and that's instantly built. And then attempt to build a path to that. And looks like you kind of only get to a certain point. So then we got food down here. We got 1 corn that's already been picked up. No cows. We got pigs. It'll take a while for that. building's good. Our tools are, of course, the first to kind of start to go. Let's get in our production. We're gonna need some wood and stone. Let's get our people moving that direction. I think that we do have this in progress. There we go. Let's look at our buildings. This one's nice. It puts in some various different beams and then kind of adds it all together. We get a forester guy going there. We can get a couple of our stone bits taken care of. And then we can give our forester a stockpile of his very own. Well, that way he doesn't have to go too far. Okay. So let them get up some bit of time there. So we have 2 laborers left. Right now we have enough stone, so I'm not worried about them going into the mine yet. You are a goat. Okay. Again, still, you have to be kind of close. There's a bit of a period of closeness that you can see the animals, so if you want to try to find them, it may be difficult. It might be kind of interesting. Oh, there's a chicken. Chicken walking really fast because we're on 3 speed. There's a sheep. Okay. Another sheep. At least they're easier to see because they're white. Got a decent amount of sheep over here. It is much further away, so that's a boar. Kind of wondering if maybe I'd see a bear somewhere here. But with this many boars, it might be good to have a hunter. At some point, I'd like to have him see the generation of tree, you know, maybe a little more clumps, and maybe that's where some bears would be or something. You know, it's spaced out a good bit, and I still don't think you're getting quite a lot of wood per tree, so I don't think it'd be too bad if there was some extra more clumpage of trees going on. Alright, I think we have enough wood now. We should be able to go into production and get a blacksmith. Turn this around so it faces a road. Can't quite get it lined up, but that's because, you know, the road's kind of weird to begin with. We gotta hide. I mean, I wonder if that's maybe some little tiny different adjustments maybe to a few icons. The hide seems to be different, and flower there. That might be different. Oh, then we got our building progress here. So as also, as far as I'm aware, with the updates, that people are kind of like moving more efficiently, and I'm assuming, you know, once we have these roads and stuff, that people should be using them. Oh, geez, pig, why don't you come right up to our doorstep? Come right in. So we got 3 kids. So no, like, announcement of births or something. If previously, if there was a fight or something and someone passed, then there was that. But I also don't know how far have to get in to get these kids to grow up in order to actually be able to start doing things. We'll see about that. Our food 23. Yeah, there's the different stages of corn. At least it's still growing. And it just kind of gets totaled up into general food. Alright, let's have a blacksmith. I guess we'll have him make some tools for a little bit. With one laborer left. It is August, we'll need that. See, that's recommended. We got that, but it's going to be recommended that you're going to need some firewood. 15 might get you through the winter, I guess, with 3 buildings. It's possible. I also didn't check if deleting that hut got rid of any kind of storage items. You know, like if it deleted it or if it put it back in. So being able to reclaim the storage would be a good option, that's for sure. Well, I heard the blacksmith talking for a little bit, or banging on the anvil and that. Alright, firewood is going to be another thing. So we're going to need to help out this guy. I think making sure everything around the town is clear. And I think if, you know, is a bunch of bears and wolves and stuff on a map, that keeping a walkway would be clear too. So like if I was going down here to do fishing, that would probably be a smart thing to have. More of these little bushes. They're just decorative, they're nothing. They just kind of like make things feel fuller. I don't know, I'm sure it'll be stuff like that that gets put in a little later there. We got a couple things of corn, looks like it's all completely done. I'll have 9 tools. Let's get rid of the blacksmith. Okay. We only have 1 copper anyhow, so that works out. That blacksmith can go to the mine, I suppose. We now have 3 cows. That looks like 4 cows there. There we go. 1 suddenly popped in. It wasn't a baby, unfortunately, but... Okay, so, I mean, some improvements here. One other thing is I wanted to get out food is these orchards, which I had worked on before. This is a different looking tool here. Let's do it easily over here so we can not accidentally put it in something. Alright, so orchards are still currently pears. I think that there was thoughts on adding other types of orchard trees once they get finished and such. Kind of like the farm. We got different crops, but at least we got the look of the different crops there. And nice to see these new trees. Kind of cool if maybe, oh, there's a merchant. If like in the fall time they change color some, maybe. I'm sure there'll be snow on it though. So, well, this is all the stuff they're selling. We don't really have much. That's just kind of the way it is. We don't have much. A little bit of armor. We don't have, we can buy medicine. So we can buy the medicine, don't have it. We have a little bit of wool. We have herbs. I mean, medicine is very expensive, so I don't think I'll bother with that. And there she goes, walking along the path. Kind of curious where she goes to. Here's another cow. Don't get eaten by a wolf or anything. Enemy approaching. Uh-oh. Alright, I won't have to, I can't watch and see where she goes. Ooh. Okay. So where's our... Oh, it's kind of hard to know where our stuff is. Okay, here's our stuff. Here's that. And they have a little camp over here. So, kind of assuming that later on when you start getting into the army stuff, if you make a barracks train soldiers, give them the armor and weapons, would you then be able to come over here and attack them over here? Would you then be able to claim the stuff that's over here? Can't click on the people to know. But he has a sword, it looks like. And he or she, can't tell some of these. Some of them look like she's, anyhow. And there's a guy. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people? That's a lot of people. There's a goat. I almost for a second thought it was a horse. Okay, well, it'll be interesting to see if all of them come over or what. That'd be. So we have only 6 adults too. We can't really afford to have all 6 of them come and attack at one time. I mean, we got kids, but actually we got 6 kids now. That's a lot. That's still gonna take quite a bit. Oh, campfire. We need a campfire so we can light this place up. I still like that they're decorative at the moment. Actually, no, it takes a little bit of wood, so I won't go around spamming it. But having that on at nighttime helps. We got our trees planted. I'd like to see, oh, well, okay. I know we had the enemies approaching thing, but hunger, thirst, health 7. Whoa, health 7? Poor Egbert almost died. He took that guy on all by himself. Okay. So one came. Oh, Egbert's the... Oh, poor guy. So he was like the first person in line, so if another enemy comes over in the same exact place, I'm sure Egbert's gonna be the one that's gonna come out, and then he's gonna die. Health 6. Well, a little bit more information would be nice, because he's dying here. So, is it also that this medicine is now even more important? Because I would think, or, you know, have some sort of person. We have illness. Also being able to select on this, like clicking here, let you go to the person so you can know who's ill. I mean, it's good to know that there's, you know, people that need to have some sort of medicine or something, but alright, well, poor Egbert. I mean, you can't get a whole herbalist and all that kind of jazz done up that quick. I mean, you can put it there, but that kind of makes the whole thing a little bit more important to get that done. And we got a healer's hut. And we can click on him on the... Yeah, he's just... It keeps going down. So some sort of like, I don't know, condition or something? I mean, if he's like, this hurts, you shouldn't be working. You know, to be something like they want to go to a doctor or something. Yeah, he's just... Poor guy. There's just... Without having some medicine, I'm assuming you probably have to have it already made. He probably would have gone and gotten the medicine. But, yeah. Alright, well that's good to know that we're going to need that. Or is he going to keep staying at 1? Nope. Taken by illness is what it was said. So there's It's not that he was injured. It's just put in one category as an illness. Alright, really good to know that. We got December, we got snow that's starting to kind of come down and form. It's on the pine trees, so looks like probably still needs to be developed to be on the other objects as well, the other different trees, but they're still lovely. They're on the orchard trees. They're on the houses. That's good to know. Alright, well that is nice to see these updates on this, and we'll get back to more when there's more updates. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.